Hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. And we are not doing anything in this video that has to do with spoons or painting. Actually, this is on the bench because one of my patrons asked me to see what Mr. Clear Color GX Gold looks like over different colors. And I just finished shooting that video, and that's why the spoons are still here. Look at that. Really nice though. Yeah, that's what I do for my Patreon. They'll ask what color. Well, this is over chrome. What certain colors look like combined with other colors, and that's what I do. So that's what this is sitting around here for. So let's get those out of the way. And yeah, this video will not involve the bench at all. It's going to be behind me. Later on, as we close out this short video, I will show you what's coming up in our tests, as I got more products from Gallery. We will be testing in the coming days, hopefully over the weekend. But today I'm going to be showing you a dust box, a dust collector to keep the dust clear from your airbrush room or your spray painting room, or even if you're spraying with cans, keeps your room dust free. Now I was using an expensive, you know, those room air fresheners, those room cleaners, and you see them, they're like 100, 200, 300 bucks, and they have a HEPA filter in them, and I run it in the corner. I run one in the room where my birds are, keeps the dander down. But in the room, I have one down here, but it's gone. It died, and I hadn't replaced it till I saw a couple of posts on this. And I will give credit to CFSter, CFSTER. He's on YouTube, and I also saw it demoed, so to speak, a picture of it on Reddit, and I built my own, and it works really good. And I think you guys are going to want to see this. So I got the components put together to build another one, and I'll show you that from the ground up. And we'll build our own dust box, and you can choose the size and whatnot, but for this we're going to use a box fan, and I will show you now. So we're just going to spin the camera around, and I'll show you what I mean. Right, let's take the ride. I should have put my lights on under my shelving. There we go. All right, let me lower the camera and pack this out. And that's what we're working with. A box fan. This is a 20 by 20 and 20 by 14 filters. You can also use 20 by 20 to make a giant cube. And let me turn the camera. There we go. Hold on, guys. And a roll of duct tape. That's all you need for the base. You can use the cardboard, you know, from the box the fan comes in, or if you have cardboard, you can use that as the base. If not, you can actually just put it on the floor. But what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 filters. There's 2 in a pack right there. I took this size because they were on clearance. Let me show you what I mean. Always out looking for a sale. Check that out. $7 for 2. So I got 2 of them. They're also pretty cheap on Amazon. I'll put links below for the fan and for the filters on Amazon. Get the whole thing shipped probably in one package, and you're good to go. Make your own. This is what we're all about here. It's like building your own model. But we're making our own dust collector instead. Everything is better with duct tape, right, guys? So that is all. So I'm going to open up this fan. Open those up. I don't really have to show the process. It's just taping everything together. So let me pop it together, and I'll give you a little quick tour of how it works, how it runs, and how great this little idea really is. So let me pause the camera and wave the magic wand, and it will all be assembled right here. And just like that, we are assembled. And just so you know, I had the camera on pause for about 4 minutes. That's how long it takes to build this. And I'm in for 14, you know, maybe $40 tops. If you guys pay retail, the fan's only $20. And if you hunt around for some cheap filters, you get them cheap. Anyway, what happens here, obviously you can see what happens, is the fan's going to blow out. So in here goes the air, out goes the clean air, forcing all the dust to be trapped into your filter pads. Let's turn it on. Right here, it's nice and quiet. Now, How's that for decibels? That's on low. You can leave it out of the room, actually, if you want, while you're working. But I will turn on, I used to turn on my other dust collector, my professional one, before it died. I would turn it on, you know, a couple hours before I came in the room. And sometimes I let it go all week if I'm going to be doing a lot of work. But you just got to run something at this size for just an hour or two. Keep it out of the air. If you push it to one corner, I'm going this way because my booth is this way, so the air doesn't interfere with your spraying. And it's a good size. You know, it is a good size. That's a 20-inch fan. But you can see everything has nowhere to go. Let me grab the camera in a better fashion for you guys. That's it. I put the box underneath. As I said, you can use the box as the base. Most of the guys who do these have done that. I have some good cardboard. I might even put it on my floor, which is out there. It's a cement floor. And you can do that by leaving it out of the room, too, and near the room. It'll probably force all the dust out. I'm just showing you all the way around what we're looking at. I can even turn it up if I want. That's level 2. Level 3 will crank right up. I guess if I'm going to do a lot of spraying on particularly car bodies, you want to be careful not to get the dust. I'll run this baby on high now. Before I come in, I used to turn my other ones on high, the Tower, the HEPA ones, but it's perfect. It gets the job done. It's inexpensive. All you need is duct tape and these 4 pieces and a fan. You're good to go. I didn't show it on camera because it's a little silly. You're just taping the 4 corners. Everything's 20 by 20, so it's a perfect square. The fan lays right on top. Attach the fan with your duct tape right there. If there's any exposures in the corner, I just put one little piece there. Literally, it took 4 minutes. I think the camera was on pause for 4 minutes. And, yeah, I didn't unpause the camera. I didn't even stop it to get it built. I knew it was only going to take about 5 minutes. So, there you go. And my booth is yonder. Just got in this Mega Man kit. Yeah. I show my age with the old Mega Man love. But, yeah, so I will actually run this more in the corner. If I'm going to let it run while I'm spraying in this end. If not, I will actually wheel this to the middle, turn it on in the morning, get a lot of dust out of the room before I stop my spraying, and maybe put it on low and shove it off to the side. I'll lower it back down. Here's high. All right. And here is low. How quiet is that, huh? And that's moving a lot of air. So, there you go. A homemade dust collector for your hobby room. So when you paint, you're cutting your dust, probably cutting it at least in half when you're going at this size. Now you can make a tall, skinny one. You can make a small one that's 10-inch. I was thinking of making a little 10-inch square one and putting it like on my desk next to the spray booth. But you can do anything. Whatever size fan you get, just got to match the size of the filter pads below it and make sure, you know, the dust has nowhere to go but in and out clean. And that's it. A beautiful, top-of-the-line, super large dust collector for under 40 bucks or around 40 bucks. I think the fan's around 20 to 30. It's the pads you got to find cheap. And it'll take a long time just doing regular dust in the air for those to even get dirty. So, there you go, guys. Just a little tip. I picked up along on the Reddits and a couple of friends. And I did a little research, and there you go. And, CFster is the guy I'm going to give credit to, but that is how it is all done. A box fan, 4 filters, and a roll of duct tape. Anyway, guys, that is all for the video today. Let's go ahead back to the bench. Sorry, I'm getting everybody dizzy. Coming up will be this trigger, brand new. I just got from Gallery, the trigger style airbrush. It's part of their new series with the new nozzles. Really nice. And also coming up, their air compressor, and this is a dual drive. It has dual outputs with 2 separate pressure gauges and 2 hoses coming out. Came with 2 spray guns, airbrushes, a color set, a cleaning pot, a color wheel. This came with everything, but we're going to be testing on its own the air compressor, and I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to test it with this airbrush. So we'll do that over the weekend. That'll be the next video. And then I got another tips and tricks and some new items that I bought for my bench. That video is also coming up soon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching the video. Let's go back and look at the fan as we say goodbye. There she is. And yeah, like the video. It helps a lot with the like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification. I try to put up at least 2 videos a week. So far, so good. It is a lot of work, but you guys make it all worth it. You guys are the best. Join my Patreon too. I'll put a link to my Patreon below, where I showed you in the beginning. I tested those colors for one of my patrons, and that actually went up yesterday. And there you go. A little bit of behind the scenes stuff too with the Patreon. And anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great weekend, which is approaching pretty fast. Daylight savings time is coming up soon, and I can't wait for that. So anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day. God bless you all. Have a good one.